In the sleepy town of Willowbrook, nestled amidst dark forests and winding rivers, there lived a young man named Ethan. He was a solitary soul, drawn to the quiet beauty of the countryside. One fateful summer evening, while wandering through the shadowed streets, Ethan encountered a woman unlike any he had ever seen. Her name was Isabella, and she moved with an ethereal grace that captivated him instantly. With eyes like dark pools reflecting the secrets of the universe, she bewitched Ethan, drawing him into her world with a single smile. Their courtship was swift and intense, their love burning like a flame in the night. But as the days passed, Ethan began to notice strange occurrences surrounding Isabella. Objects would move on their own, whispers echoed through empty rooms, and chilling drafts swept through the house, even on the warmest of nights. Despite his growing unease, Ethan dismissed these phenomena as mere quirks of an old house. But deep down, a knowing fear took root in his heart, whispering of darker truths lurking beneath the surface. One moonlit night, as Ethan lay beside Isabella, he awoke to find her standing at the window, her silhouette illuminated by the pale light. Her eye, usually warm and inviting, glowed with an otherworldly intensity as she whispered words of a language he did not understand. "Isabella, what are you doing?" Ethan's voice trembled with fear as he approached her cautiously. But Isabella did not respond. Instead, she turned to him, her gaze piercing through him like a dagger. "You should not have come here," she murmured, her voice laced with a strange melancholy. Before Ethan could react, Isabella's form began to blur and shift, transforming into something monstrous and grotesque. Horrified, Ethan stumbled backward, his heart pounding in his chest as he realized the truth. Isabella was not human. She was a spirit, bound to this world by unfinished business and a thirst for revenge. Terrified and alone, Ethan sought answers in the dusty pages of forgotten tomes and whispered legends passed down through generations. He learned of Isabella's tragic past, of a love betrayed and a life cut short by treachery and deceit. Determined to free Isabella from her torment, Ethan delved deeper into the mysteries of the supernatural, seeking out rituals and incantations that promised to break the curse that bound her to this world. But with each passing day, Isabella's hold on him grew stronger, her presence consuming his every thought and desire. He found himself drawn deeper into her world, losing himself in the darkness that surrounded her. As the days turned to weeks and the weeks to months, Ethan's once bright spirit began to wither and fade, his mind clouded by visions of a love that could never be. And then, one fateful night, as the full moon cast its silver light upon the world, Ethan made his final stand. Armed with nothing but his love and determination, he confronted Isabella in the depths of the forest, where the veil between the worlds was thinnest. With tears streaming down his face, Ethan begged Isabella to let him go, to release him from the chains that bound them together. But Isabella only laughed, her laughter echoing through the trees like the tolling of a funeral bell. "You are mine, Ethan," she whispered, her voice a chilling echo of the woman he once loved. "You will always be mine." And with those words, Isabella enveloped Ethan in her embrace, drawing him into the darkness that had consumed her soul for eternity. And so, they remain, two lost souls bound together by love and despair, forever haunted by the echoes of their tragic past. In the quiet town of Willowbrook, nestled among towering pines, there lived a young man named Jacob. His life took a sinister turn when he met Eliza, a captivating beauty with eyes like deep pools of darkness. Despite warnings from friends about her enigmatic aura, Jacob fell deeply in love with her. Their relationship flourished until strange occurrences began to plague Jacob's life. Shadows danced in the corners of his vision, whispers echoed in empty rooms, and nightmares gripped his sleep. Each time, Elise's soothing voice promised comfort, but Jacob couldn't shake the feeling of dread that clung to her presence. One stormy night, as lightning illuminated the sky, Jacob found an old diary hidden beneath Elise's bed. Its pages were filled with desperate pleas for salvation, written by a woman named Sarah who claimed to be trapped within Elise's body. Horrified, Jacob confronted Eliza, but her once gentle demeanor twisted into a malevolent sneer. Determined to uncover the truth, Jacob sought the help of a local historian, who revealed a dark secret buried in Willowbrook's past. Decades ago, a woman named Sarah had been accused of witchcraft and condemned to burn at the stake. As flames engulfed her, Sarah cursed the town, vowed to seek vengeance through the bloodline of those who wronged her. Realizing that Eliza was possessed by Sarah's vengeful spirit, in the sleepy town of Willowbrook, where mist clung to the trees like the remnants of forgotten dreams, lived a young man named Ethan. His life took a chilling turn when he fell deeply in love with a woman named Lily. From the moment they met, Ethan was enchanted by her ethereal beauty and the mysterious aura that surrounded her. Their romance blossomed quickly, but as their relationship deepened, Ethan began to notice unsettling occurrences. Objects would move on their own. Strange whispers echoed through the halls of his apartment, and he often woke in the dead of night to find Lily standing at the foot of his bed, her eyes empty and vacant. Despite his growing unease, Ethan couldn't bring himself to abandon Lily, his love for her overshadowing his fear. But as the days passed, the whispers grew louder, and Ethan became convinced that something sinister was lurking beneath Lily's charming facade. One fateful night, while rummaging through the attic of his ancestral home, Ethan stumbled upon a dusty old journal hidden beneath a pile of forgotten belongings. Its pages were filled with the desperate scribblings of a woman named Amelia, who claimed to be trapped in a world of darkness and despair. Intrigued and unnerved, Ethan delved deeper into Lily's past, uncovering a haunting truth that sent shivers down his spine. Lily was not who she appeared to be. She was a vessel for the tormented spirit of Amelia, a young woman who had died under mysterious circumstances centuries ago. Determined to free Lily from Amelia's malevolent grip, Ethan sought the help of a local psychic, who confirmed his worst fears. Lily was indeed haunted by the restless spirit of Amelia, who sought to possess her completely and drag her soul into the depths of the abyss. As the darkness closed in around them, Ethan found himself locked in a battle against forces beyond his comprehension. Every corner of his world seemed tainted by Amelia's presence, her whispers echoing through the halls of his mind, threatening to drive him to madness. Desperate to save Lily from the horrors of her past, Ethan embarked on a perilous journey into the heart of darkness, armed with nothing but his love and determination. But as he delved deeper into the mysteries surrounding Lily's ancestry, he realized that Amelia's grip on her soul was stronger than he had ever imagined. In a final, desperate act of defiance, Ethan confronted Amelia in a showdown that would determine the fate of Lily's soul. Surrounded by the echoes of centuries past, he unleashed a torrent of light and love, banishing Amelia's spirit back to the depths of the abyss from whence it came. As dawn broke over Willowbrook, Ethan held Lily in his arms, her eyes clear and free from the shadows that had haunted them for so long. Together, they vowed to leave the darkness behind and embrace the light of a new day, knowing that their love had conquered even the darkest of spirits. But as they walked hand in hand into the sunrise, Ethan couldn't shake the feeling that the whispers of the departed still lingered in the shadows, a reminder of the price they had paid for love in a world haunted by the past.